Hi everyone, I'm here today to do the Creatures of the Night book tag. I know I'm a bit late for Halloween, but to be honest, as you guys all know, they're the kind of books that I read all the time anyways. It's not like it's just a Halloween thing. This tag was created by Kat from, I don't know if it's Katytastic or Katytastic. I'm assuming it's Katytastic because she likes to be called Kat. And basically you just get given, I think it's 10 different creatures, and you have to match a book with those creatures in that you enjoyed, pretty much. So I'm just going to get straight on with it with all 10. And the first one is vampires. I'm not actually like a vampire fan, I will admit. Like, I've not really read much where it's based around vampires other than the Stucky Stackhouse novels, and I didn't like them, so I don't want to be like Stucky Stackhouse. So instead I've gone with the Paranormalcy trilogy. This is Supernaturally, the second one, where we meet a vampire called Ariana, and she ends up being not a central character, a sidekick character. That's what she ends up being. And she's like quite a down to earth vampire. She's not like desperate for blood or anything, but this is like probably the best vampire example that I actually have. So that's that one. Next is werewolves, and for that I went for Nightshade by Andrea Creamer. I should have probably said that was by Kirsten White, the Paranormalcy series. Nightshade by Andrea Creamer. I absolutely loved this book. This is about 2 packs of werewolves, and all of the young werewolves from each pack are going to come together to make a new pack. And I don't want to spoil things, but let's just say some stuff goes down. The young werewolves didn't know exactly why they were getting made into this pack, and that's what this series follows. Next one is zombies, and the next series that I want to talk about I cannot recommend enough, and I can't believe that like there's so little buzz about it, because it is absolutely fantastic. Just buy it. And that is the Ashes series by Ilse J. Bick. This is the first one, and then the second one, Shadows. Oh my god, just zombie. They're not generic zombies either. They're only young people. Sorry, and these young people, they learn as they like go on, so they get more intelligent, but they're still quite animalistic, and it gets creepy. And oh my god, in the second book I was cringing at some stuff. So that's that one. Next is Ghosts, and I had a couple of options, but I went for Haunting Violet by Alexandra Harvey, and this is about a girl who can see ghosts, and she needs to figure out the death of a ghost and why she ended up drowning. And this is a standalone novel, and she basically solves the mystery in this entire book. The next one is the one that I found the most difficult to find anything for, and it's the one that everyone else that I've seen found the easiest, and that is Witch, Warlock or Spellcaster. This is where most people go, Harry Potter. Don't hate me, I've read the first 3 Harry Potter books, and I just don't care about Harry Potter. I'm sorry. I must be the only person ever, but I don't. So I picked a manga series, and I was trying to avoid manga because this is like a YA book tag. So, but here it is. It's the only series that I could think of where I really enjoyed it, and it has a wizard in it. So it's Negima, and this is still ongoing as far as I know. Like, I don't have all the books, and I've got like 27, I think. It's a long series, and it's by Ken Akamatsu, and it's about a young wizard who, in order to become a fully qualified wizard, has to teach a group of girls, a class of girls, and they end up getting into some crazy adventures together. Next is my easiest one, which is one that a lot of people found really difficult, and that is fairies. I could have picked quite a few different things, but I picked my all-time favourite series, the Wicked Lovely series by Melissa Marr. I mean, I know so many people don't like this series, and I don't understand why. It's fantastic. And people don't like fairies, and I don't understand why. Like, I heard someone say that they didn't like fairies because fairies are scary and they're like evil, and that's why I like fairies. They're not cute, they're not little like Disney-fied characters. There's some good guys, but they could still like rip you limb from limb if they really wanted to, and that's what I like about it. Next is demons, and for that I picked Smolder, which is by Brenna Yovanoff, and this is about a girl who is half demon and half fallen angel, so it's a little bit angel, but I went for her demon side because she actually lives in hell, so she's definitely embracing her demon side, I would say. And she basically ends up looking for her brother who goes missing when he lives on Earth, and so she has to go to Earth and find her brother and discover where he's gone. Next is Angels, and for that I've picked Kissed by an Angel by Elizabeth Chandler, and this book is amazing. I absolutely love it. It's about a girl named Ivy and her boyfriend dies, and again it's a mystery. It's a mystery novel, and it's basically about Tristan's death and the truth behind it all. This is apparently a bind-up. I thought it was a standalone when I first bought it, but apparently it's a bind-up, and then I ended up buying the sequels, and whatever these ones are, whatever these free books are, because I think it's free, don't go past it. Leave this story as it is, because this story finishes, and I feel like Elizabeth Chandler just like whapped some more books out because this one was successful, and the sequels ruin this story, so get this bind up and just read that. But that is brilliant. The next one is Aliens, and for that I have picked After Eden by Helen Douglas. Now this was the only example of an alien that I could really find or think of, and this is about a girl named Eden who ends up meeting a guy called Ryan, and he is mysterious, and sadly I'm kind of spoiling it, but he's an alien, but that's not the biggest thing. Like, don't worry, I'm not like absolutely ruining the story here. But basically she ends up meeting this mysterious guy called Ryan who is an alien, and she decides to help him out on his mission that he's been sent to them for. And finally, Superpowered Humans, and for that I have picked the Under the Never Sky trilogy by Veronica Rossi. It is Rossi, isn't it? I always think it's Roth, and she's one of Divergent, and I don't want to mention her. And this is, I say superpowered humans. The people in this have like a heightened sense, which to me is a superpower, if you ask me. I mean, I can't smell someone's emotions. That's a superpower, if you ask me. I can't see in absolute pitch black. That's a superpower. I can't hear people who are miles away. That's a superpower. But this is fantastic. This is another series that just doesn't get enough love, if you ask me. And this is about where the world ended up being divided into people who lived in pods and people who had to live on the outside world. And in this one, the first one, our main character is a girl who lives in the pods, but she gets what's what I'm looking for? She gets banished and ends up on the outside world, where she ends up meeting Perry, who is an outsider, and that is all I'm giving you. So yes, that was the Creatures of the Night tag. It seemed a bit frantic and crazy, and I feel like I've not explained things the best, but oh well. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Bye.